Everyone can agree that physics in games is fun, so that's why me and my co-developers decided to start making a game where you fight robots with ragdoll physics. But let's start at the beginning. So the idea came from a game called Robots Forever, where you fight procedurally animated robots, and it's quite fun. However, it was cancelled. So we decided to take the concepts from that game and turn it into an actual game. So the first thing we had to do is to make procedurally animated enemies, which sounds difficult, and trust me, it is. So we have this enemy model and we somehow need to turn him to this. So first I had to rig the model. I'm having fun with this. Yep. Then I added IK controls to each of his legs because inverse kinematics. So now he can be animated and everything, but the question is, how do we make him move? And that's a great question, one that only took me a few days to figure out. So my first approach was to put a humanoid inside him, adjust the hip height, write some basic movement code, and there we go, I guess. Well, obviously it doesn't look great because the legs aren't moving, so how hard could that be? So basically these four parts represent the position where each leg is going to step. Now we just have to make the whole system work. Yay. So I made this function and it's very simple. I'm using raycasting and here I'm checking when should the leg actually step. Let's see how this works. Great, it doesn't work at all. Wait, oh, it's because I'm not calling anything. Oh man. So this should work. I also put weights in here so that only two legs can step at a time to make it more realistic. Okay, what? Well, at least his legs can work, but he's too high. Oh, he needs to raise his legs off the ground. That's why. So maybe now I'm calculating the middle position between the original and final foot placement so that he raises his leg before stepping. And he's still high. Height maybe 8 or no, maybe 4. Maybe 4, yeah. This is what I wanted to see. The only thing left now is his body needs to face the ground while he's moving to make it believable. But I have no idea how to do this. This is beyond my intellect. Fortunately, I found a solution to this exact problem on a Roblox forum. Thanks, Igamus. So I thought I was done and the enemy worked flawlessly. For some reason he's like drunk when he's walking on rocks. However, we wanted physics to be involved in their movement. So basically I got rid of humanoids and this old system and made a car. I mean literally a car. Now this might not make sense right now, but cars have a thing called suspension, which is basically a bunch of springs that make the car stable, and my idea was to take those springs and put them on enemies. And in theory this should make them behave more realistically, which is great, but how do we actually make a spring? Oh, springs work. Okay, well this doesn't help. Wikipedia maybe? Okay. Yeah, this... Well, I need equations. Hooke's law. Oh, okay, so here it is. Oh, okay, well here we go. Spring physics in games. This is it. I think I understand it now. So basically I have this car, or at least let's pretend it is a car, and these 4 points is where the springs are going to be. So, I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so this should work. Oh, what? What? Oh no. What? Why? Okay, wait. What? What's going on right now? Okay, so it just disappeared now. No. Well, after a number of attempts at this, I managed to make the suspension work pretty well, and now I had to put the suspension on the enemy. In theory, if I just copy the code from here to here, then I think it should work. Oh no, oh no, oh, well, it looks weird, but I added an opposite force, so now he doesn't slip. Well, let's try this out. Okay. See, now this is awesome. Okay, look at this. The great thing about this approach is that different forces can now act on the enemy, like explosive barrels or weapons, and as a cherry on top, I also made the enemy have destructible limbs. Oh, look at this. Oh, he can't even stand now. Well, you are completely useless right now. So this is awesome, but we need to make a new weapon because this is pathetic. So fortunately I already had a few weapon models that I could use, so I picked one, and then it was time to make a first person. And one of the most important building blocks of any first person game is a view model, which is those arms that hold a weapon. So we first need to make the aim animation somehow. I think this is good enough. Save. Okay, so this kind of works. However, I can still see myself from the third person, so so now it should be fixed. Yeah, now we are getting somewhere. Look at this. Amazing. The only problem is that the weapon looks like it's glued to the player's hand. So let's fix this. Do like math sign. Okay, maybe like this. Okay, maybe this will work. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this... Oh, this is wrong. I made it worse. So after a number of failed attempts, I decided to use the suspension system on the view model, which might seem weird, but it works. Yeah, look at this. This works amazing. Next, I wanted to properly test everything I've just made, but for some reason the enemy just stopped working. Wait, what? Why isn't he following me? What's going on right now? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna print raycast instance name. Wait, what? It's hitting my head. Are you kidding me? Literally my head is so big that it can't even see me. I literally feel offended. Also, if you have ideas as to what to add next to the game, you can write them in the comments below, and see you next time.